Right, hello and welcome to Endless Dungeon. So this is I believe they're calling it the final rodeo open dev. And let's see, automatically join voice chat when entering in a lobby. Let's turn that off for the recording. I am using headphones. Right, so this is the final, as far as I'm aware, open dev event before the release. I've tried to get into previous ones, but I guess I didn't get selected out of the people who opted into the beta and that. I think the first one I hadn't signed up. I think I'd signed up for the subsequent ones, but didn't get any notification telling me that I'd got in otherwise. But this last one you can get if you've pre-ordered. I think you have to pre-order the version of the game that comes with the soundtrack, as well as like a few cosmetic items. But you know, I like the soundtrack, so fair enough. I'll have early access as well to it. Why not? I'm gonna try a co-op game. Number of players. Vocal. What do they want for that? You know, simplification search. Don't know what they mean by that. Maybe it means voice chat enabled or something. Anyway, we're gonna get in there and we're gonna see if we can find a co-op game. Otherwise, we'll just host one, and we'll have a bit of a play on this. The general gist, if you've not played, I believe this is not quite the direct sequel to, but it's kind of almost like a reimagining of a previous game called Dungeon of the Endless, which was like a 2D top-down thing. But generally speaking, you're wanting to get from the start to the exit. Along the way, you will open rooms as you try to find the way to leave that floor of the station. And you're powering everything using a magical crystal. Oh, it looks like that's a person. Right, there we go. I will need to select a character, I think. What
do we need?
Let's try. Can we choose him? No, I have no idea how to change characters here.
Time for a tipple?
Oh, we've got. Looks like they've been busy at the saloon or what have you. Right, can I change character? And also, how do we leave is the question.
Justin.
So I'm trying to figure it out myself now. Action reserved for the host. Well, I guess we're playing as Bunker then for this one. Maybe I'm supposed to select my camera from the menu or something. I have no idea. But generally, the general gist of this is basically that we go into this giant space station and we move through it, room to room, basically clearing out each room as we go, and we power everything using this magical crystal that is also the win condition of the game. The giant magical power crystal that powers all of our stuff that we build is also the thing that we have to defend. You'll see when we get in. And so it becomes a bit of a tower defense as you kind of navigate your way through. You have to build defenses in the rooms as you open them up and go through, and hold off waves of enemies that will spawn there's a chance of them spawning each time you open up a new door. So the game kind of moves forwards and things happen each time a door is opened as you explore. You also gain resources and things each time the door is opened. So as you can see, you kind of slowly make your way through this map there. I don't think all of it's available in this last open dev thing, but anyway, I don't know if they're AFK or whatever, but we're going to, let's see, we've got session settings here. Doesn't look like anything's happening, so I am going to quit and return to menu, I think. Yeah, let's go. We'll try again, and if not, we'll host one. But basically you have to get to the end of the floor. When you do, you activate the exit, at which point the little drone that your power crystal is sat on will start moving to. It will start moving toward the. It'll start moving toward the exit, and you have to defend it as it does so. And the rooms behind it become unpowered as it passes through them, which means, you know, you've kind of got to escort it as your turrets start turning off that you've placed as it moves through. So it creates a sort of interesting gameplay loop, and it's kind of, again, the best way to describe it is a rogue-like tower defense. But the good thing is that now the previous one, I believe the previous one was co-op, but it will just kind of left click on your character, right click to move, and so on and so forth. But this one, it's an actual twin stick, which I think suits it a lot more. It's a bit faster paced, it's twin stick, your characters have little active abilities you do. And obviously now they've moved away from this old 2D pixel art style. And they've moved it to a 3D isometric view, and it is far better for it. The game looks fantastic compared to the previous iteration. Feels a lot more polished in that now. It looks like we are struggling to get a multiplayer session here, so I'm going to cancel trying to find one, and we'll do we'll just host. Protected, number of players we can have. Session, public, sure. Right. We should be able to get into a game here. I'm not surprised there's not loads of people playing it at the moment. Well, it looks like it's changed our character again.
Always ready.
Ah, so it doesn't have enough. Ah, that's probably what the other person were waiting on then. Because again, apology, I've not actually got into a co-op game yet. I've not played a game. I've played the tutorial. I figured I'd be able to start. So you have to wait. Makes sense, right? In that case, we'll just start a solo one for the purposes of this video. Right. Okay. So we'll get in and we will get started. Because nearly 10 minutes in, we should have been getting some shooting done by now. Right, let's get a move on. Right, so show details. So we've got Blaze. So he can create some mines, and he can launch a mission. He can launch multiple missile launcher, and Damage done by this hero has a probability to inflict additional fire damage. So we'll be playing as Blaze for this. Seems good to me. So we're going to start me up here. Oh, I get it. I get it. Next slot, right? So we have to. Right. We'll bring Blaze and we'll go Bunker. Now will it let me start? Oh, yeah, so you have to select them in. Oh, hang on. Blaze, Bunker, go. Okay, well, developers, if you're watching this, make it way the hell easier to start a game. Jesus Christ, that was not obvious. Needs a neon sign on top of that thing. Start here requires minimum number of players. You know, if I were to join a lobby, as I did, then I'd be wondering what the hell the host is doing. So, as we're mentioning, we're in. These slots here are for turrets. We can go ahead and build a turret if we wish. And we can open this up, and these will open up more areas on our map. So, let's have a look what we can do. And so we'll move through here. And as we can see, ta-da! Lovely. Now this slot is interesting. This is for a generator. So I'm going to build an industry generator, which will give us industry resource each time we open a door. It'll give us 4. Now as you can see on the right hand side, we've got some resources. We've got science, we've got industry, we've got food. Science lets you... Oh, here we go. Enemies. Science lets you, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going based on the previous one, that lets you research and upgrade things. Now how do I swap characters is the question. Ah, there we go. Okay, so Bunker now has an acid gun. Lovely. Also, there's these barrels here that if we smash them open, sometimes can give us resources. But you can also smash them open so that the explosion radius kills enemies, so choice to be made there. So, as I mentioned, we've got resources, as you can see on the right side. We've got a research terminal. If we get enough... well, it's given us a tutorial at the bottom there. You can spend your science to start research. It can be a new turret type, an upgrade, depending on the options. Starting research lasts a few seconds, during which waves of monsters appear while the terminal becomes another important target to defend. So there you go, that's the research tutorial. So, we can get the acid stabber, which does piercing acid damage, so that looks like a new turret. We can get the jellyfire. It has an area of effect that reduces the movement speed of monsters. Or we can get an EMP blast. Inflicts heavy damage to nearby monsters but it has a long reloading time. I'm gonna go for the acid stabber. Why not, eh? So piercing acid damage. So that'd be good against armored targets, things like robots and that. Now we've got a wave incoming. Now, silly me didn't realise that this here is a spawn point. Yeah. for robots. So when we open a door, they might come through now. But we just got some acid turrets that will be particularly good against those pesky robots, which I'm going to build there. And we've spent some of our science to get this. So we can get a turret that repairs other turrets in the same room. We could get, let's see, an acid sharpshooter. Or we can get an amplifier, increases skill efficiency of heroes. Okay. I think the acid sharpshooter might be an upgrade for our current acid turret. But having a turret that repairs other turrets can be useful as well. So I'm going to go for that. That means there's going to be a wave. Which means we've got some robots to take care of. Our acid turrets seem to be doing the trick though. Yeah, they're more than just doing the trick, they're absolutely annihilating. On that note, let's push through here. Big room here. Now, what have we got over in the corner here? We shifted in a megaton of materials in less than a minute. Of course, the anomaly's gravity well helps. Though things tend to vaporize if they traverse the beam, so we have to be a little bit careful. But still, wow, we're good. I think that lot's... I'm thinking that a lot of it was biohazard labelled, and I'm wondering what they need that for. But that question's way above my pay grade. You can spend food here to create as many medkits as you wish. So as you can see, we've got a food resource. We can spend that on medkits. Now that we've got a bit of industry coming in per turn as well, it might be worth getting some science and some medkits going. So I'm going to put a science thing there. Now this door is locked by a barrier. You need to find a breaker first. So there's something we'll need. That looks great as well, like you can see through the floor and like other parts of the station through there. Looks badass, right. So we'll explore through here. Looks like there's a few enemies. And it looks like this is a bot spawner as well. And what have we got here? Ah, and this is the other use of our food. You can spend some of your food to upgrade the attributes and skills of your heroes. Adds 1 elemental affinity to this hero when using a weapon dealing light or electrical damage. Adds an elemental affinity to this hero when other heroes are in the same room. Okay, we've got a wave incoming. Has 100% mines to this hero. Reduces attack damage of mines by 40%. I'm gonna get just tons of mines. We'll go for that. Oh yeah, and they come through there now, don't they? So other turrets will probably deal with that other spawner, no problem. I think we need to stand a bit further back. Wave complete. Lovely. Adds 25% attack damage to mines. We'll get that as well. Ooh. I was going to say some of the audio seems like it's gone a bit funky there. And that's locked with a barrier as well. We can drill that to gain more resources. But if we do so, it will cause a wave. Now, Here's my thinking. What we probably want here... Now, we've got robots coming in. So I'm going to place a couple... Oh, that's no wonder why we're running out of industry. Yeah, those are 10 industry each. We probably want to... Can we upgrade our industry generator? Not at the moment. I believe you used to be able to. Right. And I'll just check on our other turrets in case they need a bit of a repair. Wow, they are really mopping up over here. Right. We need to get some industry going then. Right, that can hold a generator, so... Here's what I'm thinking. Since this is a large room with multiple doors that can connect to it, it's a bit of a hub area. So we'll put defences here. And hopefully that should hold it for us. And what we'll do as well is we'll then go and put... I think we need an industry generator more than anything at the moment. I'm going to drill this. In case of emergency, you can hold up to teleport your hero squad to the current crystal bot position. Okay. Oh. Why are you moving here? You have told the crystal bot to follow a hero. No, switching heroes won't change its target. Ah, so our crystal bot has come over to drill. I understand. You'll drill the crystal shard. This will allow you to upgrade your crystal bot once connected again to a slot. And yeah, so that's why we're getting waves coming in. Because so long as the crystal is out of its slot, it will continue to spawn waves because we're going to emergency power. Right. And now the waves should stop. This is your crystal bot upgrade menu. It's only accessible when your crystal bot is connected to a slot and you've collected a crystal shard. Upgrades can improve your crystal bot attributes or unlock very useful perks. Ooh. Adds 1 industry generated for each door opened. Adds food for each door opened. Add 20% neutral damage to crystal bot. We need industry, so let's get that industry going, eh? Right. Also, can I drop mines? Okay, so that's her ability. And that's her regular... I get it. So this guy... left trigger for mines. I'm pressing left bumper up there. Yeah, and that audio keeps going in and out, doesn't it? Yeah. Dodgy audio, okay. Right. Hello. District key collected. Bring it back to the saloon's locksmith. Okay. Interesting. So we're gonna get bots spawning in here. Industry production. Okay. I really hope that this is enough in here to defend this area. If I put these mines here. Yeah, we're probably going to need a bit more than mines. How are we doing? Some are kind of getting past the crystal, aren't they? We're getting past to the crystal, just like mad dashing through. That could be an issue. What we need, really, is to get back and get some doors opened and just kind of, yeah, earn some industry. See, I probably shouldn't have put the industry generator over there. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have put one in. Activate breaker to open all doors locked by a barrier. Okay. And we've got bot spawners here as well. Yeah, we're gonna start needing some of course, for each one you build, it costs more to build another. It's not really worth building more industry at this point, but we can get some food. We could just go for a straight shooter rather than an acid gun, but because they're a bit cheaper, so that's an option as well. So I think here, for example, we can go for... Okay, let's put an acid one. And then if I make it past the acid one, we'll just have a straight up shooter up here. Right, that should do it. Here comes the wave. Right, we'll put a few mines down. Oh, oh god, they're getting through here, aren't they? Yeah, that turret there isn't enough. And some of them are going for this machine up here. Right, okay. Right, let's try... Because we're getting a nice amount of food and science now. I think we could probably stand to... We could probably stand to do some research at this point, but... Let's see if we can get a few rooms open. That looks like it's the exit, that door. Right, let's try to explore a bit. Get as many resources as we can to go on to the next floor with. Is that a shop? That's a shop.
It works. Promise?
Marathoner. Adds 25% movement speed to this hero if no others are in the same room. Adds crit chance to this hero. Reduces attack damage of this hero by 10%. Adds 50% attack damage to this hero if no others are in the same room. Reduces attack damage if another hero is in the same room. I'm not overly fussed about those. Okay. I'm trying to think how we can control our... Okay, so we can tell them to stop. Right, okay. Oh dear. So I could position them elsewhere. And then I myself could then be in a separate room from them. Using them almost as a turret of sorts. Right, we seem to be cutting through. Oh, we've got a generator under attack. It's not the end of the world if we lose it. We are nearly at the end of the floor anyway now. Right, It looks to me, and this is where we get our hero upgrades, isn't it? Adds 1 elemental and no turrets in the same room. Adds 15 elemental affinity to this hero. Reduces critical chance by 1. Adds attack damage to mines. Okay, interesting. Right. Before we go, let's get another turret out here. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to ask them to stop following me. Bring them about there-ish. You hold that room. You are the last line of defense. I will open the remaining rooms to get as many resources as we can, and then we're heading straight to the exit. Right. Okay. You've equipped a device. Only one can be equipped per hero. Be careful to choose the right one. Ah. What are you? Handgun, very crossbow. Oh dear. Get the regular blaster. Equip. Follow me. Let's get the hell out of here and start spraying. Ah, so it's like a charged thing. Okay, I get you. Something is going to get a face full of this when they come out. Come on. Who's... There we go, we've got a test subject. Or not. Turrets seem to be absolutely rinsing everything. Got him. Right. Oh. Feel like I should be... There's this guy, let's see. Heavy gun, campfire. Oh, hello. That's interesting, I guess. Right then, before we call it... Let's again leave them here. I'm gonna go and we're gonna get some research done here before we go, because we've got 70 odd. Right. Increases defense of heroes, crystal bot, turrets, resource generators and research terminals at the in the same room. Ah, so it's a turret that generates a shield. Or we can get a... what's this, some kind of heat beam. Okay. Let's get a shield. Oh, that's a big spawn, isn't it? And they're all dead. Get off. Bunker, what are you doing? Why are they on the generator? Oh, the research terminal is under attack. Right, it looks like there's just a couple left that appear to be up on the, yeah, on one of the generators. It's fine though. Yeah, there they are. Big shooty turret. Right. I think, by the way, when they're glowing like that, I think it's like if you hit them, it upgrades them. I've seen it on a tooltip, but it wasn't explained in the tutorial, which... yeah. It's early access, it's fair enough, but... Right, EMP blast. The acid sharpshooter. Haven't we got the acid stabber already? Yeah. Oh, it's got 2 stars under it now. I see. So this is the upgrade. Right. So I guess that other one's a new turret entirely, I suppose. Whatever. Right. I'll make sure I'm in here with the generator. Yeah, and we lost the science generator in this room. Not that it matters because we're not opening doors anymore, so we're not gaining. At least I don't think this counts as us gaining resources. Don't think we'll get out from this. The research terminal is being attacked. Right, so shield, jellyfire. Let's go for... Yeah, so I guess each time we're doing it, it's costing us more and more. So we'll go for the level 2 shield. We probably can't afford another one. We can stay and find out, but we probably can't. Right. That looks to be most of it sorted. We've got a few stragglers that are going after the research terminal. Easily sorted. Bunker doesn't appear to be doing anything in regards to protecting this generator. And it looks like that top industry generator is once again under attack. Right. Okay. Is that all of our science used? We can get one more. Repairs over time turrets in the same room. Inflicts low fire damage to a single monster. Inflicts continuous fire damage to monsters in a short cone-shaped area. Flamethrowers. Do I want flamethrowers? Yes. Yes I do. Of course I want flamethrowers. Right. Let's get all of these annihilated then. Oh god. I think I'm gonna have to heal with a med kit. The top generator is once again under attack. And I got it this time. Damn. Generates medkits from consumable food. We'll get one more medkit to replace the one that we used. I think now is the time. Okay. Damn. That is a lot of robots coming through. Right, we are... Yeah, we are probably fine here. We can order them to follow us again. Come on, bunker. We've got things to do here. Let's go. Door is opening steadily. these mines put down. I really wish the audio stopped being so weird. Okay. Gate is shutting. There we go. Excellent stuff. Right. That's going to conclude it for this episode. We'll see how we do in the next one. I don't know how much further we'll get. The generator's getting a bit busted up here. Just little bits every so often, isn't it? Right. Thank you very much for watching though, and I'll see you in the next one.